What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. It's Tuesday and we're doing a video with Patrick. The reason is because Patrick is done. He's now done with his web dev portion of Lambda School. Typically you would move on to the computer science section next, but he is going to do this trial run of creating his capstone project, the final project that you do at Lambda. He's going to do that in the middle and then move on to his computer science section while everything is fresh and still in his mind from front end and back end and all of that. He's just going to make a project with it and then go do computer science fundamentals. So congratulations, Patrick. Can we just get a little clap emoji in the comments? You made it, you did it. I know halfway through you wanted to quit, then you finished the other half. You finished the front end, you finished the back end, but you're still only, well, technically less than halfway done with Lambda School. So congratulations so far. We're all cheering you on. I'm still cheering you on. I want to know what you're going to make with your capstone project. I wonder who you're going to work with. If you don't know who Patrick is a student at Lambda School. Lambda School is a code school that is 7.5 months long. You pay nothing until you get a job making $50,000 or more, and then you pay 17% of your income up to $30,000. That's how Lambda School works. If you're interested in checking it out, there's a link for Lambda School in the description. Schools I've worked with, free until you get a job. If you use that link and sign up for Lambda School, you get $250 when you graduate Lambda School, and you help support the channel. If you want to talk to Patrick, ask Patrick more specific questions about boot camp or anything that he's experienced in his web dev portion of Lambda School, go ahead and join the Discord. Link for that's in the description. He's Patrick Thompson there. And if you want to see more of these videos, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribes. Shout out to all the patrons that support the channel, and I hope you guys just enjoy this smaller, more condensed section of just what's going on with Patrick. And again, congratulations. You're doing awesome, and we're going to do another video going over the first project that he made at Lambda School and the last project he made at Lambda School, and we're going to take a look at every single project and break those down. He'll tell us what he did, and so stay tuned for that video. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. You're done with the web dev part of Lambda. Totally done. Front end is done. Back end is done. Typically, you would move on to the computer science portion, do Python, and then you do Lambda Labs, which is where you make like a capstone. Then you move to Lambda Next, where you start applying to jobs. But you are doing the trial of skipping the computer science and going straight to Lambda Lab. What happens after that? Do you get a job? You still have to do the computer science. What's the benefit of doing it? What is the benefit of doing the, I don't know, like skipping the computer science and doing this trial run with Lambda Labs? Like, are you allowed to get a job after that? Like, what's the purpose of it?
So from what they mentioned, they said that the reason that they're trying this out even is they wanted to see if having labs for the computer science portion will create, well, since everything from full stack is still fresh, would the quality of the projects be the same or different, and how would that be with the hiring partners? How would that appeal to the hiring partners? So the idea is that you do your capstone, present it, etc. You talk to a career counselor afterwards, and then you still go into the CS portion right after. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's a little, because we're allowed to look for jobs, but we're not allowed to accept them.
I mean, everything web dev is still fresh in your mind. Might as well make the project with it now. How many people are in that?
So I guess they accepted 26 people from our cohort. So I don't know. We'll find out Friday, but I don't know how the groups are going to be split up. I don't know how many are supposed to group. I don't know what the teams are. We were given like an Airtable asking if there's anybody we would like be preference to want to work with, if there's anyone we don't want to work with, and then we can choose like the kind of, I don't know, projects we're looking for. There's some that you can actually work with, like the iOS people from like the iOS portion of Lambda, and create like an iOS app together using React and other stuff. The data science people too, so you can do like machine learning apps. And
how long is Lambda Labs?
I believe it's 5 weeks long.
5 weeks to complete a capstone project, like fully functional. Do you have to do UI, UX, all that stuff, or like?
No clue. I would assume so though.
Have you asked what will happen once you finish the capstone and you go back to CS? Like right at the end of CS, do you just move to Lambda Next now? Because now there's no project anymore.
So the idea, the thing that they were kind of unclear about it, and that's why I was a little confused. But I think that you're doing Lambda Next after the capstone at the same time as you're doing CS. So I think the idea is that while having the career services that are helping you in finding, your looking for jobs, etc., you're also in unison working with like the CS portion and learning the computer science stuff. But I don't know. We'll find this all out on Friday. That's when I'll know.
Speaking of Friday, it's not Friday. It's Tuesday, and you're already done. We're already making this video. Done with web dev. Do you feel confident as a web developer?
I guess that leads to the question of what does it mean to be a web developer? You know, am I confident in just the front end? Am I confident in the back end? Am I confident in both? If you were to say, hey, I need you to go make an app that, you know, you can review some medium of entertainment, right? It needs to have cards, users, authentication, etc. You need to be able to save all this to a database and pick it and pull it, and I need you to do it by yourself within 3 weeks. Yeah, I could do that.
Can we see your complete project?
So I don't have it hosted yet, but I can show you it just running on my computer. All right, so basically, I'm sure everybody remembers who was here for the front end project when I was, you know, showing it off. We've still got the front end project. Everything's about the same. I did have to go back and refactor over 500 lines of Redux code because I completely did Redux wrong. So like, hi, this is a note. Here's the note. You save the note, right? And yeah, we saw before with the front end project that it would show up, but if you were to refresh, these would be disappearing. But now, because we have a server running, these are actually being taken. Let me just open up DB browser. Backend project server data. As you can see, I have a table for notes. And then if we go check out the browser, you can see 45 yo, and that's body, title, body. So every time I create one, it gets put into this notes table.
Don't do this.
Okay.
We'll make a separate video out of this. Let's do that. We'll walk through every project that you've made at Lambda as this whole video. You want to do that? We can do that later,
Yeah,
like after some Overwatch.
Yeah, let's do that.
Anything motivational? Anything that you would like to say now that you're done, certified web developer with React and backend, full stack dev?
When I was upset during the Redux and React portion of the full stack web, if I had given up there and not had pursued and kept going and just quit, I would not be able to be where I am at right now. So if you're struggling with anything or you're undecided about something or you feel like you're just going into some unknown territory that you just don't feel you're going to be able to make it out of, just do it. The worst you can do is waste your time and come out with knowledge on top of that, right? So just